Welcome to the land of long live play, where greatness is always awaiting. Welcome to the PlayStation Experience. I'm one of your hosts, Delvin Cox. And joining me as always, the Platinum Princess herself, the Secretary of the Spoil, Miss Haley Nicole Miller. How you doing, Haley?
Good. I am in recovery from surgery, but I'm ready to record and stuff again, so I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Congratulations, by the way. For
Very
those who don't know.
sore from carrying that fucking entertainment stand halfway across the city today, though.
That was the thing. Also, joining us is our Lord and Savior of PSVG. Snurts, how you doing, bro?
I am doing well. Congrats, Haley. Hope the recovery is going well. And you had a fun little adventure over to a town you haven't been to before. I'm doing all right. I've been doing a lot of podcasting the last few days, and this will be a nice little cherry on top. But after this, I'm ready for a wee bit of a break.
Good luck
I know
with that,
Delvin is like just like whatever, man. But overall, everything's all things considered, everything's fine.
That's good then. So, who wants to start first? Let's get Snurts out the way first because I'm quite sure Haley has a lot to say because of everything that's been going on.
I've been playing the same old games that since I've been off for a week of work. It's been mostly Shinobi, the latest one. I was very surprised at how much I love this game. It's a ton of fun. The art style is beautiful. It's done by the same studio who did Streets of Rage 4. And it's not as Metrovania or Vania as I thought it would be. I was trying to make up a new word there. That was fun. The platforming is there, but like there's not like so much backtracking and having to go to other places. Like it's very minimal overall. And I actually unlocked everything. So now I'm hoping we're going to get some more content down the line so I can continue to play this game and not just have to do the same old levels over and over again.
How long is the game?
It depends. Like if you want to go like straight through it, it's not going to take you very long. But if you want to go back and unlock everything, and like I'm still trying to complete the boss rush challenge, so I've so far sunk about 30 hours into it. But I think you could beat the game in probably like 10 to 12 if you really just went
okay.
Yeah. Okay. But it's a lot of fun. The combat is super addicting. I'm more into that than I am the platforming. But those two kind of things go hand in hand. And like I said, I was really surprised. Usually this is the kind of game that I would just go through the levels and do what basically Dev is doing and just go through the story, play it once. I was really surprised that I keep going back to the well and playing it over and over again. So there is an addictive loop there. And now I'm just trying to basically not buy a new game until Ghost of Yotei comes out. So I'm not blowing my budget on the games front, which isn't too much of an ask, but I'm just trying to tell myself I bought 2 new games while I was out. I got Gears of War Reloaded and Shinobi, and I was like, okay, that's good for now. And then Ghost of Yotei's around the corner. I'm like, oh no, you can keep that wallet close. You're gonna need it.
Snurts and I should play Gears.
Yeah, we should, because the AI sucks, and it would be nice to have somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
That's a good point.
Just be forewarned, I'm playing on hardcore, so if I die a lot, it's because I'm used to like harder enemies. So.
Okay, well you're just gonna deal with me dying left and right. But what you won't do, is what Dom does, and just stands still. It just
sits there in the middle of the fucking battlefield
and gets like
shot
around. Yeah, like I remember trying to like navigate the berserker through the house and go through various doors and pillars and whatnot, and then here comes Dom, and just like stands right in the way of the charging berserker, and it's like, well. Screw up! I'll just leave him behind, and then it's like, nope, mission failed. You got to save your friend. I'm like, oh, he's stupid.
Well,
yeah.
Sometimes you got to save stupid people.
I think it's even worse in Reloaded because it's not just Dom, right? When you're playing by yourself, you've also got to contend with Kim and everybody else. And they just sit there.
In certain sections. Yeah, in certain sections it's 4 people, but a lot of the game is just you and Dom because they always split up. They're like, all right, well, we got 2 objectives. You guys go over this way, and we're going to go over this way. It's
yes.
Also, the decision to only remaster the fucking first one when it's the shortest game of the series was a wild choice, Microsoft.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah, they'll make that money.
They're like, hey, we're going to remaster each one of these motherfuckers one by one. And y'all
Not before E-Day comes out, they aren't.
And y'all got to pay full price. You got to wait till E-Day. They just keep releasing them. Y'all gonna pay
E-Day comes out next year, sir. There's no way they're getting all 3 original Gears games out on PlayStation.
They got to wait till E-Day. They're going to just keep putting them out regardless. Yeah, here you go. Here's 2. E-Day came out. Okay, here's 3. They'll just keep putting them out. That's what they're gonna do.
I mean, it's make the money, right? Like that's why Microsoft had bought all those studios and releasing
Yeah.
stuff on Sony PlayStation now. It was a little interesting seeing the Xbox logo when I booted up the game. I was like, oh,
I mean, I'm
this
used
feels
to that
different.
from booting up Forza on PlayStation. So
Yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah, this is
has
my
it.
first like Xbox game that I've been playing on the PlayStation, and looking forward to Halo because it's more my jam. But Gears was still fun. It was definitely a nostalgia trip for a little bit. But yeah,
So this is not confirmed. This is speculation, but the Halo announcement is around October 22nd, October 24th. I presume we will get our first Halo on PlayStation announcement around that time. So
Master Chief Collection.
there you go.
I don't know if that's going to happen. What with the rumors of the remake of Combat Evolved, but
So that's what
yes,
it's probably going to be? Okay.
Master
Maybe.
Chief Collection on
Oh, they-
PS5. Go
they
for it,
fin-
please.
They finna
Give
do the
me
whole
700
thing again.
achievements to earn.
They
Give
finna
me
do it.
700 achievements to earn.
They finna milk the shit out of all these franchises. They finna like, hey,
Also-
going back to Halo 1 again.
Also, I'm sure that Snurts has noticed this, but did you notice? Because presumably, since you're playing Gears, you logged
you
in with your
notice?
Xbox account, right?
Yes.
Did you notice that anytime you earn a trophy on PlayStation, you automatically earn the achievement on Xbox?
No, I did not care. But thank you for letting me
That
know.
is the correct answer, Snurks. No, I do not care. That is the absolutely correct answer. Like,
It's very wild to earn an achievement on PlayStation and then see the Xbox app notification that I've unlocked 5 gamer score from an achievement.
I do know that I had a really old tag name for my Microsoft account, and it was Master Joker, and like that just shows how long ago it was.
I hope
that I was on the Xbox.
I hope
Because
you
everything
paid to
is Lord
change that.
Snurts is I switched to Snurts, but they have like the hashtag. I guess there's more Snurts out there in the world.
Yeah.
But it did kind of crack me up, and I was like, oh, that's like my Steam name is like Historical Joker or something stupid like
Master
that.
Joker.
Because because I'm really into Joker, man. Like
bro, that's
from Jack Nicholson to
that
Mark
is
Hamill
a
to Heath
fucking
Ledger.
name.
And I since went to something different.
Something better.
Yes, much better. And I was thinking more like Jedi Sith type of thing, and not like Master Joker, type of thing.
Master.
Yeah, but thankfully I've picked the name Snurts that is way less problematic.
Yes, very much so.
And talked with Ren. Yeah, there is going to be more content for Shinobi. I know they're coming out in 2026, and they said something to do with some kind of like fighting pack, which I hope is
He was saying
similar to
it's like more bosses.
Yeah, that could
Like-
be fun.
Eggman, you can fight Eggman and Shinobi.
There you
Eggman,
go.
Eggman,
Robotnik.
like from Sonic?
Correct.
Yeah.
Dr. Robotnik.
Okay. I am confused.
I also hope that they come out with something kind of like the Arkham Batman games, where you could just beat up people for a few rounds, or like the survival mode that they have in
good news.
Streets
If
of Rage
you like
4.
Arkham Batman, there's a Lego game coming out that's
Yeah, it
going
looks
to be
pretty
right
cool.
up your alley.
I
It looks
saw
pretty cool.
some like early previews of that game. Not gonna lie, game looks fucking awesome. I'm kind of hyped for it.
That game's open world map, by the way, is bigger than Arkham Knight.
Good,
Bigger than Arkham Knight.
good. Arkham Knight wasn't that great.
And 3 times the Riddler trophies.
Oh,
You
fuck
are
that.
not wrong. They have already confirmed that Riddler trophies are going to be a
Fuck
thing.
that. That's the reason why I didn't beat Arkham Knight.
I never completed. I only got all the Riddler trophies on Asylum. I don't think I got them on City or Night.
There are over 400 of them in City, and I don't remember how many there are in Night.
It's a lot. I have most of them.
In fucking City, there's over 400 because it's split between Batman and Catwoman.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get to fight different Riddler bosses as you unlock more.
That's no, that's Arkham. No, you're talking the challenge rooms in City. But in Night, yes, as you unlock more, there's more and more. And then for some stupid fucking reason, they tied the good ending, the full ending of the game, to fucking getting all the Riddler stuff.
That is
Arkham
correct.
Knight.
That's why I never beat the game.
Thank you, John 32. It's not a comeback. It's a revival, a remaster. Actually, it's a remaster. That's what we roll on Sony. Remaster everything. I do think the Lego Batman will be a contender, and I find it funny. Once I found that out, Haley, about Arkham Knight back in the day, I was like, this is what YouTube is for. Because there ain't no way I'm catching all those trophies.
I will fully admit, I had to YouTube that ending. I am not good enough at fucking... You give me all that shit about Superman, boom, I'll solve it in seconds. I am not that great with Batman.
I don't want to do
It just
the
got
trophies.
It just got old.
It's fucking stupid.
There's just too many. Like
Yeah.
Spider-Man's backpack collection was great because there's a set number of them.
Yes.
They're kind of scattered throughout the city. They're fairly easy to get to. I remember like playing some of these Batman games and looking it up and be like, I am too dumb for this puzzle. I do not know what I should be doing. They're like, take the electric gun and hit it with the batarang and then do this and do that and get the trophy. And I'm like, or
angle these 3 specific objectives so they line up and make a question mark. The fuck are we doing? I'm playing Batman. What is this?
You get past 100, which it shouldn't be in the first place. You have fucked up. That's too many.
Grand Theft Auto 4 says hi. Collect all our birds.
Fuck them birds. I'm never doing that. I'm never doing that.
By the way, Nerds, have you ever done that, by the way?
no.
Okay,
No.
So my favorite thing about that, the reward for doing that in Grand Theft Auto 4 for getting all 200 fucking birds is a helicopter. That's it. It's just a helicopter that you can call at any
Like,
time.
any of the helicopters you can steal or
No, it's literally the fucking military helicopter on one specific helipad in the city, and that's where you get it. But you have to kill all 200 fucking birds.
No, not doing that. No, that
I'm
sounds stupid.
that's not for me.
Yeah, not at all. Anything else, Snurts, before we get to Haley and
No,
journey?
I had fun on the Delvin Cox experience for $5 a month on Patreon. You can enjoy so much content and get a little bit of extra preview of Snurts coming on there to talk about some fun marketing stuff. I actually, as much as I enjoyed the intellectual conversation, the 5 for 5 to me was the most fun of the entire thing. So
Yes.
Thanks for having me on. And I'm also just having fun doing my Simpsons podcast. Got another episode coming out this Sunday, so enjoying that whole process still.
I'm glad you're doing the Simpsons pod, man. It's a really good podcast. I probably need to go back on there. You talk about that.
Yeah, I'm so bad with guests.
Simpsons
I'm so bad with guests.
I have literally, I'm probably going to shock people. The only thing of The Simpsons that I've ever seen is The Simpsons movie. I've never watched The Simpsons.
It's a good one. There's nothing wrong with that. The Simpsons movie was great. It was one of the most
it's good.
fun premieres I've ever been to. That and the other Simpsons event that always tickled.
Oh, you went to the premiere?
Not the premiere, the opening night. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Opening night. It was in the Valley.
Okay.
It was like this, you know what I mean? But it was just, it felt cool because everybody was wearing Simpsons stuff. Everyone was chit-chatting in line while they're waiting for the theater to open up. And it was just a very fun experience where people were laughing the entire time, except for when like Marge breaks up with Homer. Spoiler warning. And then everyone got quiet, and then the laughs began again. It was very similar to my experience when I saw Simpsons take over the Hollywood Bowl, which was a live stage performance hosted by Hank Azaria, I believe. And they had like Conan O'Brien coming out to sing the Monorail song, and Nancy Cartwright came out for the finale to do the Bartman, and I think she was in heels. And this lady was like killing it. She was dancing, she was singing. So yeah, those are a couple of the events that really cemented my love. I mean, y'all can see this on the camera too. You can probably catch the Ralph Wiggum in the background, and the Radioactive Man and the Itchy, I believe. But yeah, it was I am glad I'm doing it. It's fun to hang out with my buddy Robin and to really dive back into a series that I love. And it kind of just keeps me, much like this podcast, it's like, oh no, I got to keep up with these hobbies that I enjoy and this content that I enjoy. And it's just a little bit of extra motivator.
Donnie said, no Snurts, we don't. We don't see it. He doesn't see it at all in your background.
Oh, okay. That's fine. It's blurry. Yeah, but that's it for me. I've yacked on enough.
All right, Haley. Tell
All
everybody
right.
about your journey and everything that's going on with you, which has been a lot.
So it's been a bit since we recorded because I went and had surgery, which went very well, except for, hey, don't ever take a fucking bus to Montreal. Just don't.
I wasn't planning on doing that anyway.
Yeah, good to know.
Donnie
okay.
wanted to clarify for you. So he said, no, that's not what I said. Well, you didn't say anything, Donnie. So you need to tell us what you said.
Push it was in the valley. You know what I mean? No, Snurts, we don't. Yeah, the San Fernando Valley, the beautiful San Fernando Valley.
Yes, thank you. So basically, because of the way that I earn income right now, which is never enough, by the way, but the way that I earn income right now is reliant on the government. So everything was paid for in steps. Like the surgery was covered by the government, but like paying for like stuff that I needed, like my ticket out there and supplies for surgery and stuff, all of that had to be paid for in steps. So I couldn't grab it all at once. So I ended up taking a bus out there and a train home. But the bus ride was just stupid long and dropped me literally nowhere near where I needed to be. And it cost me $40 after I got off the bus to get in an Uber and go to the hotel.
Hmm.
It's a lot.
That's not fun.
Yeah. But, made it to the hotel. They paid for meals for 2 days there. Delvin can attest to the fucking like gratuitousness of what they give you is great. Like they give you a $50 Uber Eats card each day, and it replenishes after midnight, right? So I got there at like 7:30 on the Sunday, the 17th. I ordered food. It showed up. It was great. It was good food. And then the next day, I spent most of it on Wendy's because it doesn't
whatever works
stack.
for you.
Yeah, but it doesn't stack in your account, so you have to spend it. So even if you don't feel hungry enough, they tell you to spend it all because it doesn't stay after the time is up, right? But then left the hotel at like 5:45 in the morning on fucking to be clear, the surgery is paid for by the government. The clinic pays for everything I'm talking about, like the food and all that. That's from the clinic, not from the government. But they basically had a cab pick me up from the hotel, take me to the clinic. By like 8:30, they were putting an epidural in me, and after that, I don't remember what happened until I woke up and surgery was done. At which point,
that's how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
That's how you want it to go. You don't want it to go another way than that.
Correct. I did have to go back into surgery though. They pulled me out, and then a couple hours later, had to take me out because I had a hematoma. Which
I'm not sure what that is, but that doesn't sound.
That is a medical term for a blood clot.
Oh, okay.
Which, hey, blood clot in the newly created area of my body, not great. So they took me back to surgery, and then same thing. Woke up and it was done. Now, as Delvin could attest, I could not eat much while there. It was a very wild experience. I was eating a lot of toast. They really should have a form that they check when you check into the clinic that goes, hey, autism time. I have texture issues. I can't eat like 90% of what you're cooking. So that was a wild time. Also, I found it very funny that one of the first meals they tried to serve us, fish.
Of course.
Why is that funny? Explain it to me like I'm 5.
I will explain it to you like 5. You just gave me my vagina. The first meal you're trying to serve me is fish? What you saying?
Yeah. You know exactly what they're saying.
At least it wasn't a shark jerky, which I've discovered is a thing. And it sounds disgusting.
Oh, my son.
Okay.
Also, for the chat, I would like an Ocarina of Time remake on the PS6. I will take that any day of the week. I know Donnie will probably be upset if Nintendo goes that way, but that would be so cool.
Out of context, by the way, I love that I look over as you mentioned the Ocarina of Time thing, and I just see that Delvin Jr. is like, I like fish.
Yeah,
great.
I was trying to ignore it.
That's why I shook my head silently, just like
I thought we had the subtle cues of the shaking of the head and the giggles.
No.
Like, I don't think
We're
we
back,
understand
baby.
why it's so weird that that's the first meal they served us there, Delvin Jr. But
It's fine. Don't even mention it.
I'm not gonna explain that. But
would you have preferred sausages?
I met a good group of. They did serve us sausages, actually.
Daddy, I would like some sausage.
Yes.
They served us exactly two full sausages and half a sausage with some potatoes.
Bang as a mash.
Okay.
That was one of the meals I could actually eat. But yeah, it was an interesting experience. I met a good group of people, and we're still in contact. Our group chat from the trip is called the Dick Destroyers. So
Fantastic. I love alliteration. That's great.
And also we all had the same surgeon, so it was it was an interesting time.
That's a good name.
And then I took a train home, which was about 5 hours to Toronto, and then I only had about like a 45 to an hour wait to catch a train. So
it had to be exciting for you because this is like your first big adventure out, and it was literally a life-changing experience for you. You kind of like,
it was exciting, but I didn't do much exploring, like, because as you know, I was broke, so I went to the mall across the street from the fucking hotel and lamented at how expensive the fucking Twilight Lego set is, because who the fuck can pay $280 for a Lego set?
who the fuck is buying the Twilight Lego set?
Hi, I would.
Why?
You already. I sent you a photo of the fucking 20th anniversary edition books. Going, look how pretty these are, but I can never afford them.
Yeah.
Like, who can pay this? You don't think that I'm showing you the fucking Twilight thing because if it was cheaper and I had the money for it, I would buy it?
No,
I'm the fucking weirdo who likes
those movies.
Twilight.
You shouldn't buy that.
Lego is like that though because their licensing like limits and the set amounts are pretty limited overall.
Yeah,
So it creates
Lego-
scarcity,
Yeah.
creates value. And I'm pretty sure I read this a while ago that like drug dealers were using Lego sets instead of diamond because they were holding their value for a certain period of time. Like as far as to have some
Makes
kind
sense.
of non-liquid assets.
Yes, Delvin Jr. There is a Twilight Lego set. It's of the Cullen House. It's very nice, but it's $280 Canadian. So
Why? Do people still is Twilight still like that popular?
sir,
For the Twilight heads, yeah.
not even just the Twilight heads, sir. They are literally putting all 5 movies back into theaters starting October 2nd.
It was 5 of them.
Yes.
Yes. There's Twilight,
Okay, I knew
New
about that
Moon,
one. Okay, I knew about that.
Eclipse,
Okay.
Breaking Dawn Part 1, Breaking
Oh
Dawn Part 2.
yeah, they broke them. Jesus Christ, this series.
That's the vogue today. It's like to have one movie and we're like, no, let's make 2 out of it. You know, they did the same thing with Harry Potter and the
Yeah,
last, one,
but the
right?
difference is that with Twilight, it actually makes sense. They should not have done that with Harry Potter.
No, they should have. It didn't make sense for Twilight either. They should have stopped.
We got that Hobbit movie. It's like 300 pages for a paperback version.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
making
yeah.
movies. That's like
We're gonna-
100
we're gonna
pages.
start
for
a
a
300
movie, you know?
Yeah, the Hobbit movie
Fucking
could have been.
three movies.
Yeah, that could have been a fucking leaflet. They didn't
Yeah.
make that.
That this could have been an email, but movies. No,
Right.
I it's vampires. You know that I like fucking Twilight. Like,
That is true.
And-
You like vampire. You like hot vampires. So yeah.
and also they're still incredibly popular. And rumor has it she's working on a new book, so there'll be more.
Oh. Are they gonna?
And an
now-
animated series, by the way. So that's the thing
Hold
that's
on.
gonna happen
Hold on. I don't even want to know. I don't even. Never mind. Continue. My question was. I'm gonna ask a question. Who the fuck is watching an animated Twilight series? Why?
because it's based on Midnight Sun,
I don't
which
know.
is the first book of Twilight, but from Edward's perspective.
Move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Anyways, moving on
I watched
to
the Castlevania anime when I had Netflix
That-
back in the day.
You
so,
cannot
like,
fucking compare Castle fucking Vania to fucking Twilight. Get the fuck out of here. Castlevania? Like I
it
watched
was
the
so dope. It was so cool.
vastly different.
I mean,
Yeah.
they are vastly different types
Less
of
sparkly,
vampires.
that's for sure.
Yes.
That was fun.
I mean, hey, I like vampires. What can I say? You know that I rewatch the Vampire Diaries at least once a year.
Yeah, that is true. You watch that shit every week.
I'm literally rewatching Supernatural right now. Well, not
Of course you
while
are.
we're recording, but like I'm on season 3, episode 2.
I don't know what this boy's talking about, but he's gonna be.
I do like
putting it down
the Underworld series as well. That's always some of my favorite.
Yeah, it was
werewolves and
okay.
vampires.
First time.
Underworld's
Almost
good.
It makes me feel like I should be listening to Korn or Evanescence or something like that.
That is true.
But yeah, I'm a fan of vampires as well, but I have not dived into Twilight. And every time I do kind of watch it, I'm like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
But yeah, no, I watched a lot while I was in Montreal because basically after you have surgery, you're in the hospital for 2 days. They take you to the recovery house, which is connected to the hospital, right? So you don't have to go too far. It's just connected by a hallway, right?
Okay.
And so basically you're there for like a week after, and they teach you what to do and stuff. Like, where are these things? Hi. I'm not going to show them on screen, but hi. They gave me my medical devices.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Great.
Delvin knows exactly what they look like. I've sent them to him because it's funny.
Yes.
But I'm not going to post them on the internet for people. You can pay me for that. I could use the extra money because the government doesn't give me enough.
Yes, because they will literally take us off air if you post those things on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. But no, they show you how to use your medical devices, teach you what you need to do for healing and stuff like that. So basically, my entire existence right now is just in my bedroom, which is annoying. And so when you heard me at the start of the show mention that my arms are sore from carrying an entertainment stand halfway across the city, I shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that.
Well, you got it. It's over now.
I did. It's in my room, and it's much better having the TV at eye level instead of on the floor.
Yeah,
it's worth it.
Yeah, we need to upgrade that situation for sure. TV on the floor, no good.
I will send you the photo of what it was and then what it is now after we're done recording, because boy, doing my medical procedures while having to angle my head looking down at the floor, no, bad.
Yeah.
So basically, they had the care home had like a TV in the room that you could like log into like Prime or Netflix or whatnot. It was all connected. And then, basically we just hung out, made friends, did our medical stuff, left. And then I've been in my room basically ever since I got back, except for medical appointments. And an ADHD related medical thing today that will be ongoing for 8 weeks at my doctor's office. And next week I have fucking concussion stuff again, finally, after a month break for some stupid reason. Because that's still not improving. So I still need the fucking sunglasses outside and in stores. It's really annoying. But moving on, since people I'm sure are fully caught up on my surgery stuff. What have I been playing? A bunch. I can finally talk about this. I've been playing this for months and wasn't allowed to talk about it. I've been playing Skate.
Okay,
like
cool.
The new one. I'm not a fan of the microtransactions stuff in it. I'm not a fan of it all being always online. And I'm not a fan of the art style. However,
I forgot there was a new Skate.
Huh?
I forgot there was a new one.
Mm-hmm. However, the design of the city is really well done. The skating is crisp and like well executed, and they're continually updating it as it goes on. So like there's like, not there's downsides and positives. We'll see how this progresses. I don't know how long this skate will be online. Is the unfortunate part, because a lot of this game feels like it was written for toddlers, and I don't say that in the writing is cringy. Well, the writing is cringy, but like I mean in the writing makes my ears bleed. Like,
you got enough medical problems. You don't need bleeding ears.
No.
Correct.
No. I appreciate Donnie saying this. That is a hell of a lot not to be a fan of. Well, he pretty much had the same conversation about the golf game this week.
Right. Yeah. He's like, I don't like these 5 things, but these 2 things that it does really well, and I love it.
Yeah. I totally understand. Like, I totally, I totally like get the irony of my comment, but I'm that girl who likes to play skateboarding games, so it's one to play, and while I have it, I'll play it, but it's not one I'm going to be actively playing now that it's entering public access
Dev said
tomorrow.
he had skate for months. He bailed in 30 minutes. Well, that tells me all you know about that one. And Donnie said, but they fixed his golf game already, though.
Yeah, that's true. Here's
That is
the
a good
other
point.
thing. Here's the other thing, by the way. Why is your writing in a skateboard game the most like clean writing for a skateboarding game I've ever heard? Ever. This is the most sanitized bullshit I've ever heard.
I do say, fellow children, have you done half pipe today?
Basically that, Snurks. It's basically that. And
hey
also,
there, chums. Let's grind some rails.
Is this the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 of the Skate franchise? No. Because unlike that game, the skating in this actually feels good. Whereas
There you go.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 felt like you were skating through fucking oil.
Yeah.
But also, I want to say, it's very nice that you can climb buildings now. Because I don't know if people are familiar, but a lot of the videos and clips you would see from Skate is people glitching up to surfaces that the developers didn't intend to, and then making insane lines from them. Right? So, they just straight up like, okay, you can climb everything now. Just hit X.
Ren, you're
and
not
you'll
a
climb.
child anymore. Sorry. You kidding?
Yeah. But
Correct.
basically, all of the edge from skateboarding, not in this game. It feels weird.
Mm.
I'm not saying something because the Skate series slowly progressed that way anyways, but like this took like 8 steps further than it needed to. Like you could have been a little less like clean. Anyways, it's a fun time. I won't actively be playing it. Anybody who wants to try it, it becomes available for everybody to try tomorrow.
No, I'm good.
The writing is not good. In fact, I fully recommend turning the voice off because if anybody who's played the old Skate games knows that Retta, people had a problem with Retta and how much he talked. I miss Retta.
Yeah, that bad, huh?
Give me him back, please. Dude never shut up in Skate 2. So much so that they kind of took him away in 3, but like not. And yeah, just give him back, please. Give me Retta, and I will. Yeah, yes, Donnie, we are. Also, to answer your question about Yoshi, very pretty,
Well,
very pretty art style.
Say the question for the show: how gorgeous is the new Yoshi game? I think it looks great.
It does look great. Although, bit odd to ask that question on a PlayStation show. However, I'm glad you know that I have at least watched the direct.
Yeah.
Yoshi's the Pokemon that Mario rides, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it looks good. I haven't seen the videos
Yoshi
or
is the
anything like that
chocobo
yet.
that Mario rides.
Looks good.
Okay, other things I've been playing. Gears of War, as we slightly talked about earlier. I'm playing on hardcore, and I get my ass kicked because the AI is fucking stupid. But that's Gears of War, so, I don't know what I expected.
That one was for you, Donnie.
It feels like the AI's gotten worse than Reloaded.
Oh, it's 100% worse than it was in
The original.
whatever the remaster was originally on Xbox. It's 100% worse AI. Like, I don't think I've ever seen an AI just stand in the open. Fully stand in the open, get downed, get revived, and then get down immediately again. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Batman the Animated Series is better than most things in life. So,
Yeah, it's
Dev,
one of
I
the
have to agree
greatest
with you
TV
there.
shows of all time. So yeah, I would assume that. Dev says, I'm watching Batman the Animated Series. It's better than Skate and whatever Yoshi game you're referring to. Yes, because it's Batman the Animated Series. And Donnie responds to that with, shut your whore mouth, Dev.
Fucking crazy. Also,
Dev says Snooks is his hero.
Been
Congratulations,
playing
Snooks.
some Baldur's Gate 3 while I waited for the big one I've been playing to come out. But I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 because I could do it with one hand, so I could play it while doing my medical stuff. And then what else have I been playing? Last of Us Part 2 chronological mode, so I'm almost up to Seattle, which is good.
Okay.
You know, and then the big one, the one that I've been playing the most ever since it came out on Friday, and it is a good time. Now, there are some issues, but I'm very happy with Borderlands 4. Very happy.
Cool.
I will tell you the issue in a second. Hold on, my ear is doing this.
Yeah, I saw some stuff about Borderlands 4 on there. The only complaint that I've seen in the reviews or the previews is like the story is kind of meh, but the gunplay is still there. And that seems to be the story of that franchise for the last few games now.
Hold on. Who's saying the story is meh? Because the story
The reviewers
is
the reviewers that I was watching.
Okay.
I was just filling in content while you were fixing your ear.
No, you're good. I'm just curious because I'm loving the story. It's
go fight those reviewers.
Yeah, go get them.
She said I should go fuck them up. How dare you say this game is big?
The story is.
You see what I did this entertainment center today? I'll drag it across town just like this entertainment center, Mr. Review Person.
Yeah, fuck you, IGN.
The story is more in line.
It's probably
with
GameSpot, I think, or someone else. But anyway,
hold on. Sitting this way is very weird, but you know.
Well, you kind of have to.
Yes, yeah, I do.
Or we'll get the stream taken down.
The story of Borderlands 4 is more in line with Borderlands 2. So I am.
Is Handsome Jack still alive? Because he keeps coming fucking back.
Okay, so
he was in DLC for the third game.
They just keep bringing this fucker back.
Okay, hold on. Technically he's dead, but technically he's not.
Oh, here we go.
So
that's like the most comic book fucking video game shit I've heard. They're dead, but are they dead? But
okay, hold on.
Dead.
So,
quasi-dead.
Handsome Jack dies at the end of Borderlands 2. You flat out kill him. His ass is a clone, basically, like a digitized clone inside the psyche of Reese.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Is an Atlas CEO in basically in Tales
from Tales of Borderlands.
Yeah, you deal with his digitized clone, and then that guy, you excise the clone from Reese. Cool. You move on to Borderlands 3. Somehow Reese has become the CEO of the Atlas Corporation, which makes no fucking sense. Dude fails upwards.
Like most white people. I appreciate that.
And then
you fail your ass right to the top.
And then straight up, the DLC for 3 reintroduces you to Handsome Jack's actual clone, Timothy.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. This is...
Hold on. He's an actor.
No, we've hold on long enough.
So Timothy was introduced in Borderlands the pre-sequel. He is an actor who was hired by Jack to be a body double in the case of assassinations. So he got a whole bunch of surgery and stuff and looks exactly like Jack. And the DLC for 3 basically alludes to the fact that Jack is alive inside Timothy's head.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Leaves it at that and never fucking elaborates on it at all. They fucking winky face emoji at you basically at the end of that DLC, like, aha, he's still here. And then they fucking leave it and he walks off boxing.
This is like
Star Wars. This is like Star Wars. Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah, this is like it was after Return of the Jedi, Vader dies. And then the next one, he's like, we have Vader's stunt double.
Yeah.
Here's his stunt double now.
Returned. Like, I'm not kidding. Straight up, somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah.
That is what they did with Handsome Jack. So, I have not come across anything Handsome Jack related in this game yet. Am I sure they're going to reference it? 100%.
Of course.
However, the bad guy in this game is voiced by Lee from The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
And his character seems really interesting so far. And also, I picked the Siren because I always pick the Magic Girl class, which she's fucking awesome. I'm using her skill, and basically I summon like balls of energy, and I throw them at people, and they explode and steal life and stuff, and it's cool.
That's a lot of the on a Saturday.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm,
Also, Dave Fennoy is the voice actor for Lee.
yeah. I knew his first name was Dave, but I couldn't remember his last name.
Yeah.
Originally, I thought the voice actor for the villain was Carrie Payton, who is Ezekiel.
Also from Walking Dead.
Yeah, but he plays Ezekiel in.
This
We'll
is
talk
correct,
about
Donnie.
that later. Don't worry.
The
That's in
bad
our
guy
show
in this
notes.
game is Randy Pitchford. He can fuck off.
Carrie Payton plays Ezekiel in the Walking Dead television show. And he also plays Aqualad in Young Justice, but unrelated. Anyways, the villain seems really interesting. The gunplay is well improved. I'm really enjoying the story. The humor in this game, oh my god, it is so good. It's like actually funny, which Borderlands has not really succeeded in since 2. So
Y'all don't get that reference except me. That's a reference specifically for me. Who wants to walk with Ezekiel? That's a WWE reference.
I kind of figured, since you said it was specifically for you, I kind of figured it was wrestling.
Yes.
Anyways,
Dan
I'm really
says
enjoying this.
Claptrap is hilarious so far. Is that true? Is
no,
Claptrap funny? Because I don't believe
straight
that at
up,
all.
he's actually funny. Like, he's actually good. He's not
That
like an
seems
annoying
like a
piece
lie.
of shit.
Most of my experience is only Border the third game, and so I've been told that's the worst one. And Claptrap is somebody I would really want to torture.
Claptrap was played by fucking.
Hold on. Get out, Delvin Jr. Leave right now. Leave. I don't want to hear it. That movie was awful. Don't bring that movie up.
Claptrap
That
was played by Jack Black. So
that movie doesn't exist. Banned.
it exists.
It's out there.
It shouldn't. That movie was terrible.
Yes, it was.
There's an editing mistake in the movie where you can see a crew member. How?
Easy.
Same way you had a Starbucks cup in Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones.
No. This is worse than the Starbucks cup because they have to change the camera angle twice in this scene, and you can see the crew member entirely as the angle changes. They don't even make an effort.
Let's be honest. They weren't making an effort when they made this movie.
Also, it didn't make sense. Why did we cast Kate Blanchett as Lilith? Lilith is
Why
supposed to be
did
like
we make
19.
this fucking movie?
Money.
Why are we even talking about this?
Money. I want some money, buddy.
No.
All right. Basically, that's all I've been playing. I'm really, really glad. It's not even close to we have Guardians at home.
It's something. All right. Finish up.
That's what I've been playing, so we're good. We can go on to the news.
Yeah, let's get to this news, Snurts.
Here's some news you can use. And
Good
it
job.
is
Slim
Slim
one
pickings.
thing I want to add news.
God damn it, Haley! We're trying to get to the news.
We are in the news. I'm adding this because I didn't see it in the doc, and I don't know if anybody knows this. But the embargo for Ghost of Yote is September 25th.
Okay.
So
Ghost
reviewers
of
have the
Yogurts,
game.
September 25th. The embargo's up.
Yogurt.
We'll find out how good this yogurt is.
Reviewers
I
have
hope
the
it has
game in their
blueberries.
hands, and the embargo is next Friday. So,
Yes.
or next Thursday, I
They
think.
should have gave Dev a copy.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm trying,
Yo.
Donnie, but I'm failing.
Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is coming out the 30th of October on PS5, PS4, and it's going to be a lot of fun for someone like me.
Y'all
We have
know
11
you asked for
titles.
it. You come watch the show.
We have 11 titles. Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, Trilogy 4, Mythology, Sub-Zero, Special Forces, Advanced 2001, Deadly Alliance 2002, Tournament Edition 2003, ranging from everything from arcade to Super Nintendo, Genesis, Game Boy, and beyond. I am excited for this. They actually added a Mortal Kombat cabinet to my office job. And when I go in there on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have been having fun playing the Mortal Kombat, and I am looking forward to playing something more on the console that I can actually control better and not lose in the third match like I always do. When
I am mad that Push Square erroneously says that the only game that's missing is Mortal Kombat Gold. No, it's not. It is not, in fact. The game that I want on here that's not on here is fucking Shaolin Monks. Where the fuck is Shaolin Monks? That's the game that should be here.
Oh, is that the one where you're fucking like walking around an open world map?
You play as Liu Kang and Kung Lao. It's action game.
What system did it come out on?
Which
PS2.
The one that I'm referring to, I played on Xbox, like the original Xbox, and it was basically like you played as one character. I don't remember who, but like it was an open world map that you would walk to, and like you would walk to each of the fights and learn skills from them. It was weird. But it was available.
Well, maybe they'll
on the
add
original
some
Xbox.
DLC, Delvin.
I think we're talking about, Haley.
It's not the one you're talking about? Oh, I thought it was the same. I
think you're talking about the Sub-Zero game?
No. You weren't Sub-Zero. Like, you could learn other people's skills, but like specifically, I know you weren't Sub-Zero.
Okay. That could be. I was trying to think which one it is. Because they had a couple. It might be Special Forces.
Let me Google it, because I'm sure I'll remember it.
That's kind of wild, though, if they're doing all this work to bring all these games, they left one out. I wonder what was the reason behind it. Did they just not get to it? Was it not on the docket?
Yeah, that's the one they should have put on here.
Oh! Mortal Kombat Deception.
Oh, okay. That is actual Mortal Kombat game.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange.
This is exactly what I remembered. Yeah. I don't remember who you play as, though, because you only played as the one guy.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, I am looking forward to diving into that collection, and I hope it is good as the Cowabunga collection there. And maybe, there'll be some DLC or something where they'll add the games that are missing. I don't know.
Yeah. You're talking about the Conquest mode that's in Deception. Because Deception itself I was trying to figure out what you're talking about. Deception itself is like a fighting game. It's just another version of Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a Conquest mode where you run around and you're this generic-ass character and you get to learn the fighting moves of Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I remember. I know what you're talking about now. No, I'm good with that. They know what they did. They fucked up. Bringing Shaolin
I think
Monks.
Dev is right. They only went up to the PS1 era from what it looks like.
I have a kitty staring at me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything higher than a PS1 unless a WaveNet is. I don't know what a WaveNet is.
I don't know. Yeah, I think you might be correct. And yeah, they should have known. So they're gonna make me buy a whole other version for it then. The game I want to play. Fucking shit.
How many people are going to be digging into the Game Boy versions? Good Lord.
Those have to be awful.
They are awful. It's not half. It is. It's a known fact. Have to be awful.
In like fucking that green ass color with only two fucking buttons.
100%. Yes.
How you do no.
How are you gonna block? How are you gonna run?
It's like the Mexico filter in in TV shows.
No, we don't need that. The Game Gear version was hot ass. Nah.
They have so many Mortal Kombat games that they could literally come out with the next one with PS2 and to like, I don't know, PS4 or something like that, and have plenty of content to add there. I mean, it's a ton of Mortal Kombat games. They have so many Mortal Kombat games that they decided to start the numbers over again.
Yeah, that many.
Okay, hold on. Also, they didn't start the numbers over again. They rebooted the universe.
We know.
It says 1. Mortal Kombat 1.
You can't deny it, Haley. It says 1. It knows how to count.
Yeah, it's my day job. 1, 2, 3. Here I go.
As the great Brian McKnight said, and we start by back at 1.
Okay. It's called Mortal Kombat 1 because they can't legally call it just Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But they restarted. They rebooted the universe.
Mortal Kombat Alpha.
1A.
1A.
Mortal Kombat 1. They brought it back.
Oh, I guess I should mention I've seen the Superman movie. I fucking love that movie.
Yes, I have too. It's great. All
They
right,
rebooted the universe, which reset the numbers. Yeah,
correct.
pretty much. Didn't someone else do that?
Yes.
Well, I think a lot of things have done that in the
Yeah,
past.
Battlefield did that too, didn't they?
I don't know. Battlefield has lore? I thought it's just a fucking like military game.
No, but as far as the numbers go, I mean, eventually Call of Duty just dropped it off. They're like, this is just whatever.
But Call of Duty made the same game over again.
Right.
Hey, here's Black Ops again, but it's not the same Black Ops from before. It's a different Black Ops.
or my favorite is, hey, we're gonna remake the Modern Warfare trilogy. We're gonna remake the Modern Warfare trilogy, but slightly change aspects of it.
Yes, and we're gonna call it Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So now when you talk about Modern Warfare and you're talking about the old Modern Warfare, you have to say Modern Warfare 2009.
Yes.
Isn't it the same thing with like slasher movies? You're like, oh, is it Friday the 13th, the original, or is it Friday the 13th, like the more modern one? Same with Freddy Krueger, Child's Play.
Well, but the difference is that Friday the 13th, after a certain point, has subtitles. Like, has like a subheading, right? Like,
oh no, it's started back over.
No, I'm talking about like the one that was the more modern.
But as you go further and further, right, through it, they start adding subheaders to it, like Jason Takes Manhattan or whatnot, right? But fucking Modern Warfare, the original, and Modern Warfare 2019 don't do that. They're the same fucking title, just differentiated by a year.
They actually do that for like Jason, for example. There was something that came out in the 2010s, I believe.
Yeah, it's called Friday the 13th.
It's literally called Friday the 13th. And
yeah, that's the reboot.
Back to basics, and there's nothing came before, and they're kind of restarting
and it's terrible.
The whole thing. Yeah,
it is terrible.
Just like the Halloween movies.
Oh, the Rob Zombie Halloween movies that they made two of.
Well, those one of those was okay.
I like the first Rob Zombie. I like the first Rob Zombie.
The first Halloween, right? Like the 2007 Halloween movie from Rob Zombie. Okay, Halloween 2, fuck off. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, that seems like a common trend for Halloween 2 movies. Sequels, because that reboot fucking is hot ass. That shit's trash. Anyway, let's get some more of these stories, Snurts.
Add Sapporo's beer's iconic logo to Atsu's Arsenal and Ghost of Yote. This is just marketing nonsense.
What the fuck is Sapporo's beer?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a Japanese like lager, I believe.
So
it's
like sake?
Usually when you're eating sushi, Sapporo is served. So
I did not know that.
Yes. Yeah, it's a Japanese beer. It has, it's basic. It's nothing special in my opinion, but it's fun to drink when you're eating a ton of sushi. And it is a Japanese-based company, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Dev's an alcoholic, so he'll probably get this on his yogurt character.
It just seems like such a weird thing to kind of want to have some kind of in-game charm that resembles a beer company. I don't even really.
Alcoholics does this, right, Dev?
I mean,
alcoholics do this as I drink a beer,
Yes. No, I've never seen a Sapporo.
Hey guys, you can get fucking Butterfinger skins for Borderlands.
Ooh, yes, don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger. So do you get Bart? Like, is Bart in there? Because he used to do the Butterfinger commercials. Do you get to play as Bart in Borderlands? I'm buying it today.
I think that might be offensive. I don't think you can say that. Y'all don't have Japanese in Florida? It's like, what, people? Yes, there are Japanese people in Florida, Dev.
All their sushi chefs are not Japanese.
No, they're just fat Cuban guys.
Yeah. They put a samurai sword on their, restaurant. They think they got it done, right?
Hey, what? You making the
sushi? See, California roll. It is kind of funny though that you haven't even been like at a sushi restaurant and you just notice like giant bottles of beer that say Sapporo on it with the orange,
nope,
yellow,
not even a little bit
star.
I seen a little. Okay. They offer you sake and stuff like that.
Yeah, so they have like a bunch of bullshit marketing on here, like Sapporo's original brewmaster and the hero of Ghost of Yote both experienced defiance, discovery, and artistry to rewrite their fates. The fuck they did.
What the fuck they gotta do with beer?
What does that mean? What does that mean?
No, like their original brewmaster is supposed to be like Ghost of Yote all of a sudden.
Oh, he's a fucking samurai.
I have no idea. This article is very sparse.
Mean?
I just kind of like thought it was stupid, and I was like,
Well,
you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, to like make sure people are aware. I know I'm not going to be buying some mediocre Japanese beer just because it has Ghost of Yote on it.
Yeah. This is not a fucking Happy Meal. Just because you put like a famous video game character, don't mean I'm going to buy it. No.
Right.
I'm good.
Actually, that would probably be better. I would rather go get like a Happy Meal at McDonald's and to be able to play as Ronald McDonald in Ghost of Yote.
They should have put like fucking Mario on a Corona. That's what they should have did.
Mario on a Corona. Hey, it's a me. Where's my lime?
he talks like he's an alcoholic anyway. Why not?
Oh, yeah. They don't let me in the bar anymore. I went too far. 86. Okay. There was some article about PS6 rumors. I don't really care.
Yeah.
Did anybody else read it?
Absolutely not.
Did I read it? No. But I can tell you that almost none of these things are going to be fucking real. And we can ask Donnie's question right now.
We could talk about the specs, the quote unquote specs they say for the PS6.
Sure. I can do the TLDR segment they have at the top here.
Yeah.
The PlayStation 6 features AMD's semi-custom 3 nanomite. Is it nanomite? Is that what NM means? Anyway, Orion APU with a 280 mm monolithic die, 160W TDP, 52 RDNA, 5 CUS, and 7 Zen 6C CPU covers plus 2 Zen 6 LP cores. It supports 32 gigabytes GDDR7 memory on a 160-bit bus, enabling native 4K 60 FPS and up to 4K 120 FPS gaming performance. I have no idea what I just read. I don't know what any of that means. I'm surprised I didn't screw up more than nanometer.
You did, but
we don't
not
care.
Not gonna call you out on that.
We don't. I won't. Because we don't care. We don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, Haley, also, you're the tech expert. Go for it. What do you got?
Oh, fucking none of that shit.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. They not finna get me again with this bullshit. Because they did the same type of shit last time with the PS5. We have the 1 trillion teraflops and terabytes and all this bullshit. Like, oh, this game only looks 12% better than it did when I had on the PS4. Like, this
Delvin,
shit. Fuck
you know where I got that nanomite thing, I think, from? Was that watch along party with the G.I. Joe movie we did with No Things Half the Podcast. I think that's where I got nanomite from, was from Cobra Commander.
Also, yeah, fucking Delvin Jr.'s right. You bought the PS5 Pro. They got your ass again, dude.
No, that means I have money. That's what that means. I can buy what I want to buy. When you have a job, you can buy whatever you buy. You buy whatever the hell you want to buy. When you're broke, like Dev, you can't buy it.
Ouch. You have money. Ouch.
Here you go, Donnie. This one's for you. Nanomite, of course.
Yeah. Look here. I never said I wasn't going to get it. I said I don't care about it. I'm still going to get it. This I don't care. This is not news to me. We know they're making a PS6.
I don't care about like I do know what some of these are, but you could off the top of my head at fucking 10:30 at night, I couldn't tell you what half these components are. What I can tell you is the rumor of it being handheld this, handheld that, not handheld and full console. None of that makes sense. Nobody knows anything.
I don't care about none of these specs.
You're just making up bullshit to get stories out.
I don't care about none of these specs. We don't even got goddamn games. So what difference does it make? We still haven't really got games for the 5. So what are we talking about?
To answer Donnie's question here, tell me about the handheld. They're talking like switch 2 levels of power for a PS6, which I'm sorry. Have you met Sony? There's no fucking way they're going backwards on their fucking graphical equivalent power here, okay? Like Sony is that fucking HBO shit. They're not fucking doing that. They're not going backwards.
Why did Donnie make this sound dirty? Like, tell him about the handheld. How many teraflops this has, baby?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about your handheld. Yeah.
Tell me about the transistors in it. How many cores the processor? Yeah, baby.
Tell me how
I
long
like
the battery
I like
life
how
is.
I tried to answer him distinctly
I don't
about
think I
this,
wanna-
and you're
I don't think I
all
wanna-
just out here. Let me make this dirty.
I don't think I want to talk about this handheld system anymore.
I
feel
need an
uncomfortable.
adult. I need an adult.
I don't feel comfortable talking about this anymore. Nah, I'm not answering this because I don't care.
The fucking rumors, like nobody knows for sure, right?
This all can probably be true, and I would say probably it's probably true, but it's still too early. To me, it's still too early because we still haven't really seen the best of what the PS5 can do. Honestly speaking,
Hey, I have news for you. You're getting the PS6 anyways.
yeah.
And also, we the PS4 to PS5 transition took so long. Why wouldn't you think it's the same thing with the PS5 to the PS6? Like people aren't going to be getting it right away. Like I'm going to hold on to my PS5 as long as I can until I get the itch of something that's out of reach.
Also, frankly speaking, the way things going in now, you might want to buy your console when it comes out because the price probably is going to go up.
Yeah,
because people will laugh about, hey, you bought your PS5 Pro early. The motherfucker went up in price.
Yeah. Also,
So now it might be like,
people fucking being like, you spent $1,100 Canadian on that? Yep, I'm glad I did because it's 16 now.
yeah, based on how these consoles are going, you might want to buy them while you got the money for it and the chance because the price is going up.
$1,600 Canadian for a gaming console, by the way. No,
Price of the brick went up.
no.
I feel like that's been our motto for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I think we need to teach Delvin Jr. the lesson. Don't admit to crimes on the internet. Don't.
No, let him go to jail.
He hasn't done the crime yet.
Let him go to jail. He's going to find out real quick that I don't have bail. Yeah.
Sir, if you're going to commit crimes, do not state them on the internet. Just saying.
Uh-huh.
All right. So the reason I have this main topic here is because I got a free subscription to the Washington Post thanks to my Aunt Eileen. Shout out to her. Very generous. Love it. And I don't really care about the article itself. It's talking about the most anticipated video games for the fall. It mentions Battlefield 6, Borderlands 4, Pokemon Legends Z to A, Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yotei, Kirby Air Riders, and Ninja Gaiden 4. What I wanted to ask you all is this just more of the same? Sequels aren't really new in gaming. And then my other question is, do you think like a bare bones article like this on the Washington Post has any kind of like value, or should we just focus on the actual like websites and publications that focus on video games directly?
So, from what you just read, this seems like an opinion piece. Like more of it doesn't seem like a bare bones article so much as it seems like an opinion piece. But I'm gonna ask, is it titled opinion piece or is it just titled?
No, it's not.
Like news?
It's not titled opinion piece.
But
it's not from the opinion section.
But to be fair, it is a lot of established games out there. You know, Battlefield, Borderlands, Pokemon, Ghost of Yotei, Kirby, Ninja Gaiden.
That's not what I was taking issue with. It's just that definitely makes sense. It is a lot of sequels. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. I just mean the article is so short. It seems like an opinion piece.
Oh, because it's short?
Yeah. Like it
seems
like
it's a pretty long, to be honest. Like it goes has a good paragraph at least for each of the games coming out,
which is fair, but like it's not usually something the Washington Post covers, right?
No, they have their whole entertainment section.
Yeah, they cover video games,
movies, video games, all this other kind of stuff. So
that's
what I was getting at. Like, you know, we have these major, you know, traditional news outlets who do have their entertainment sections and do talk about gaming. And I'm wondering if people are so far into the weeds like we are actually finding value from the cookie cutter stuff that's in the major publications versus the more deeper dives we have on like Kotaku or Gama Sutra from back in the day or whatever like the hot website is these days for the kids looking at their video game facts.
What kind of website is that?
Gama. It used to be a developer. It's called something different now. I really liked it. No. Sutra. It's now called Game Developer, but it used to be called Gama Sutra.
I can tell you why it's called Game Developer because I agree with Delvin. I heard that and thought,
It was actually it's a fun website where actually developers go to like post articles and talk about trends in the industry, and it has a little bit more of an insider bent than some of the more commercial ones.
Washington Post, if you don't stop showing me goddamn ads to buy your goddamn ragged ass paper.
You know what? Even with the subscription, there's ads in every single article, and I was like, "Well, what the fuck is the subscription for? If I'm seeing ads in the article, you sons of bitches."
You know,
I mean, that's the worst thing too, right? Because like fucking Amazon Prime now makes you pay like an extra $3 additional to not get ads, and then they still give you ads. Like they'll give you a little trailer for stuff that's on the service. It just won't pop up while you're watching the show. It'll be before the show, and they're like, "Oh, that doesn't count as an ad," and I'm like, "Fucking what?"
I love the comments on this article too. It's like, how can you not even mention Silk Song? And then everybody has like their little hobby horse that they want them to talk about.
I think, but there are some levity to this. You know, there's a lot of familiar games coming out and sequels to games and things like that. Even Silk Song is a sequel to something. You know, Call of Duty. It's not mentioned on here, but that's coming. You know, Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. You know, but the reason why is because a lot of the new games just don't sell that much. Even
Also,
the ones,
thank you, Dev. I'm glad I'm your hero today.
yes, even the ones that are pretty good and they're established. You know, it takes time to build up a franchise. It takes time to make a new game and bring a new audience to it. There are people who are established gamers and game developers, and they bring out a new game and it just doesn't sell well. You know, so sometimes you got to bank on what sells and what's going to be like a guaranteed moneymaker. And even with these games, you look, the games that they listed, it's not even half of the games is there, but they got Battlefield 6. That's not necessarily a guarantee. Borderlands 4, possible. Pokemon is probably the only.
Hold on, we could skip the possible with Borderlands 4. It's the most successful Borderlands launch ever, and we have that straight from the fucking shut the fuck up's mouth. Not
well, there you go. So Borderlands 4. Pokemon Legends, Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yotei, Kirby Air Riders, and Ninja Gaiden 4. These games, even with these established games, they're not always guaranteed to sell well. And I do kind of agree with Dev. It's all Fortnite and first person. What is it? Free to play's fault. Yeah. A lot of people have gotten into the free to play market, so you don't really get those not even single player experiences, but different experiences because people are trying to chase that Fortnite bubble or something established. So
it's also similar to what we see in other like entertainment mediums, like for TV and movies, right? People are going back to the well, looking at stuff that's already been done before, and then you have like a few sprinkled out. So that's probably just our new reality that we've probably been living in since the 80s. 90s. I remember my parents complaining about stuff being remade, like when they did the like I Dream of Jeannie movie. It's like, oh, the Hollywood's out of ideas, but yet things continue to be made and people continue to purchase them and experience them. So I wonder if we just need to accept that you're going to have your big juggernauts that are the same game for like, you know, decades, or at least the same franchise, I should say, and then every once in a while we'll get like the occasional, you know, new experience that's going to be different but may not be successful, and then it just kind of goes by the wayside, and then that's when you get like I don't know, like your one-offs, like maybe Star Wars Outlaws, for example.
And Delvin brings up a good point. He says hopefully Expedition 33 will inspire more originals. Yeah, that's a good point. You know, games like that, Expedition 33 seems like it is doing really well. It was critically acclaimed, so maybe more studios will kind of just go out there and do that. But for every Expedition 33, there are quite a few games that don't do as well. And on the other side of there, some of those games aren't good, but some of those games don't get a chance to be good.
Yeah, and then when you do have a hit like Ghost of Tsushima, why wouldn't you go back to the well for a sequel with a proven formula, a more developed, you know, goddamn it, platform? My mind's going blank right now. When you already have like the assets and everything, the game engine, when you already have an established game engine that works, you already have existing assets. It makes sense not only financially, but also like work wise to just kind of go back into that well, improve it, put a little spin on it, and see if that sequel sells as much as the original.
Dev says a good point. He says Ubisoft's statement last week says it all. how do we keep people playing in this game world longer? And Ubisoft has been trying to do that for the longest time with their games and the way they make them. Like, hey, that's why they make these 200-hour slog games, because they want you staying in their world longer, and frankly speaking, spending money in their world longer. So,
Yeah. Speaking of Ubisoft spending more, the fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows DLC comes out tomorrow.
Interesting.
And
maybe I'll play that. Maybe I'll start Assassin's Creed Shadow now that I finished Breath of the Wild.
Don't.
Oh, you actually finished it? Congratulations.
Yes, I knew he finished it the other night. Also, you're a Dying Light fan, right, Dublin?
Yeah.
Don't start Assassin's Creed then, because the new Dying Light game comes out on Thursday.
Okay, so I should just say fuck Assassin's Creed. Just go to Dying Light. Fuck them.
Haley has spoken.
I mean, you're gonna have. It's a shorter game. You have more likelihood to finish Dying Light than you do Assassin's Creed.
That is a good point.
Assassin's Creed is gonna take you what, 80, 90 hours to even fucking finish?
2 years.
Yeah, I mean, has anybody even in our little Discord chat and whatnot?
I haven't finished Assassin's Creed Shadows yet. Right.
Dale brings up a great point. You gotta make the sequels to fund the new stuff, and that's true.
Correct.
You gotta make these sequels that are hits to kind of fund the smaller projects that you kind of want to get.
Like, I haven't finished Assassin's Creed Shadows yet. If I haven't, and it's been fucking 7 months almost, there's no way Delvin's finishing it before me.
Probably. Well, I want to go play I'm not playing the DLC for Assassin's Creed anyway.
Well, you have to beat the main story to start the DLC anyway.
Well, I wasn't going to try it. I wasn't even going to get there. No. What do you worry about that? I'll play the main story, and if I like the game a lot, I'll play the DLC a year later.
But Dying Light comes out on Thursday. I get to download it for free, which is great. Sometimes it pays to buy the super duper expensive editions of games, because I get this one for free. So, woo! But speaking of games coming out later this year, right? Like, there's a bunch. Like, a lot of them are sequels, but as Dev said, rightly, these games, you have to make sequels to fund the new stuff, and sometimes you fund the new stuff and the new stuff fails spectacularly.
And the cost of gaming is getting a lot more, not only for developers but for people who buy games. Games cost more now. The cost to make games costs more, so a lot of companies, before, you can have a game that fails and you wouldn't worry about the studio closing down. Now you have a game fail, in the same month the studio's closed down.
Yeah,
it's
you can have a successful game and the studio closes down.
Yeah, you can have a game fail. All right, it didn't do well the first week. The next week the studio's closed down. Now the game's doing pretty good now. I'm like, well, they're closed.
Really?
It's just crazy. Sometimes things take time to build up, but unfortunately, we don't really get the time. These developers don't get the time to build on that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice if we had these bigger outfits that would set aside a little bit of change, just to take a risk on something. Like Microsoft, you got so many studios, you got the revenue there. I hope they have a couple of smaller ones out there who's just kind of doing something fun with it. But it is the reality of making money, and it is a business. As much as we like to think it's an art form and we want everybody to succeed, there is eventually a bottom line that needs to be adhered to, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, Dale makes a great point. When a game takes 8 to 9 years to make and it flops, it's curtains. Yeah, and a lot of these games are taking a lot more time to make than they used to take. Sony's had a big problem with that. With games not, they start a project. They get 2 years in development, and then all of a sudden they're like, we got to drop this project to make something else because this isn't working. Then they start another project, 2 more years in development. This isn't working either. We got to start another project. And next thing you know, you've been trying to make a game for 8 years and nothing has come out yet. So,
Delvin Jr., that's not my cat. That's my roommate's cat, upset that she's locked in my room and I can't get up.
I lost my point because I got distracted by the cat. Never mind.
Oh, that pussy making noise,
I got distracted by the looking pussy.
Yeah, it'll do it.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, are we done with that? We feel like we covered it.
Yeah.
We did the
Let's
things.
get to these questions.
Let's get the questions. Yeah.
For this kid has a heart attack.
Well
I
timed.
agree. All right. Our first question, besides from the cat, is from Stingray X. PlayStation All Stars 2. Who's your roster?
Don't care. Genuinely.
That is not the answer that Stingray was looking for, Haley.
I know, but like that game, I don't want a sequel. It was a bad Smash clone.
Well,
Girl.
you have to. Well, give some characters for the roster.
Cole.
Old Kratos.
Cole McGrath.
Okay, that's a good one. You said
Faye.
old Kratos.
Or
Good.
Freya.
Freya.
Not Faye.
Okay.
Aloy.
Aloy. That's a good one.
There you go. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
And Miles.
Yes.
I'm both in there.
Okay, who else you can bring into it? Astrobot, of course.
Oh, yeah,
Astrobot
for sure.
has to be in the
Raven.
game.
What are you doing?
Who else can you bring in the game?
Oh, Snake? Solid Snake?
Solid Snake. Sam Bridges, of course, from Death Stranding.
Die Hardman. I don't fuckin' know. All the
Die
fucking
Hardman
stupid ass names that Kojima has in his games.
Yes.
Oh, Jin? What was the main character from Ghost of Tsushima? I
There
know
you go,
it's-
Dale. Dev said it. Cole's dead. You will get Delson instead. That's correct.
Cole's not dead. Play fucking Second Son. Thank you very much. That's all I have to say on that.
Apparently, he is dead because they haven't brought him back yet.
How about somebody from the Last of Us games? You get Joe or someone else in there?
Joel and Ellie.
Did you just say Joe, by the way?
He said
Sorry,
Joe
Joel?
from Blue's Clues. Joe
Yeah,
from
is it
Blue's
Joel?
Clues in the
It's
game.
Joel,
of course.
right? Yeah, my bad.
No,
I
no,
don't-
bring in Joe from Blue's Clues. Yes, Steve too.
Hi.
By the way,
Hi, we have a cat live on air.
I see. We have a cat live on air every Sunday on Nintendo Shack. We have multiple cats.
PSVG. We got Donnie's cats. I mean, cats
This
are
is my
cats. Are
roommate's
cats.
cat, Raven.
Yes, Raven. Azrioth Methos Synthos. There you go. Do your thing, Raven.
I was gonna go with quoth the Raven, but I like
Okay.
the Teen Titans.
Yes.
Go in the window because that's what you want. There you go.
There you go. All right. Next question, because we already did Donnie's question. From Barrett33. Do you subscribe to PS Plus? Which tier and why?
Yes. And
Yes,
I
on
have
the
the
bare-
most expensive tier.
I have
Yes, I'm basic bitch.
I have stopped subscribing to PS Plus for now, I think 3-4 months, and I have not missed it at all. Not even a little bit. I've saved money.
I have the most expensive tier. It's currently month to month, but I was grandfathered into it.
I had it for like 3-4 years, I think. That was paid up, and after that was up, I was like, I'm done. This is enough. I don't care.
I play a lot of games, so having the access to the catalog is great. I could care less about the fucking classic titles, except for the Sly games, which were good in there. But like, fucking you. The reason for the
Good
most
job.
expensive is because I buy so many games. The game trials is the main reason that I have it, because like if I am not sure that I'm gonna like a game, I get like 1, 2, sometimes 5 hours of a game before I have to decide if I'm buying it or not.
Nah, I'm good. I'm over it.
I like how they call their bottom tier the essential tier. Like, such weird
Yeah.
marketing. This is a bare minimum. I just put, I have to say, it just automatic. I like getting the new games, even though I rarely play the ones that are provided every month, and I want to be able to have easy access to multiplayer the few times I try to play it. So I don't mind giving them the whatever it is, $50 to $70 a year, depending if I can find it on sale. My number one complaint is I usually forget about the auto renewal, and then they charge me full price, and that's very annoying because my renewal date is like literally like right after like Black Friday, and you're going to be able to get a deal for that. So now I have so many reminders on my phone and on my laptop and whatever. It'd be like, hey, dumbass, make sure you turn up auto renew so you don't get screwed over again.
Nah.
Sweet, we answered it. All right. I asked if Ice Cube can save the world from an alien invasion with Amazon support, then why can't we have an Infamous remastered collection?
Because
And
Ice
So-
Cube didn't get it.
Damn.
So here's the thing. They've actually talked about this. And unlike Sly Cooper, Infamous has a chance. But Sly Cooper doesn't. You're not getting a new Sly game.
Does Infamous need Amazon support to make this happen?
Correct.
No. Yes,
they do.
No, they don't need that fucking movie, by the way. I have not watched it. I just know
You
it's the
should
most
watch
awful
it.
thing.
No, watch it. Please do. It's so much fun because it's so bad. Right click.
All I know,
Right click.
all I
Team
know
call.
is that they
Team
made
call.
that
Right
fucking
click. Team
movie.
call.
They made that
It's so
fucking
weird.
movie in straight up like it's all like fucking FMV. Anyways,
It's definitely a COVID movie, but I love bad movies, and this one just really, I was like, I'm in for it. I
Oh,
love the
I've
discourse.
seen some of these
I love
scenes,
the
and
nonsense
it's
about
just
it.
an ad. It's just an ad for Amazon,
Yeah.
which is fucking hilarious.
No.
But no, PlayStation recently did an interview with like people at Sucker Punch, and while they mentioned that no one at the studio would basically be excited to work on fucking Sly game, Infamous as like a remastered collection is something they want to work on, but currently they're working on Yote and they're not going to talk about anything else. And they're a one game at a time studio. So maybe their next game is that collection. Basically, it's not off the table. And they did allude that they would be okay with another studio remastering that game or even making a new one. But right now, they're a one studio at a time game and like one game at a time studio. And so we just have to wait for Yote to come out and see what happens after that. But it is good to hear like them actually talking about Infamous.
Sure. And isn't
Yeah.
that something like, why not kick that? If we're really being serious about this with my semi sarcastic question, why not kick it to another studio to work on the remaster?
They did mention that in the interview, and they're totally
Yeah.
okay with that if another studio wants to do that. But they're not going to force
Sure.
another studio to do that.
I mean, that makes me think, though, that Sony should have somewhere a studio that's just basically working on remasters or remakes or
They
whatever you want to call it. And
They did have a
and-
studio doing that, and then the studio went, "We want to make our own game," and it hasn't been revealed yet.
That's their mistake. You don't allow them to make their own games. Get back to the work.
The studio was doing that was Bluepoint, by the way. Bluepoint's were working on their own game.
Cool. All right,
Our
what's the
next
one,
question
Delvin?
from Skittles with a Z.
Yes.
When will Randy Pitchford learn to shut the fuck up? That is a good fucking question.
Yeah, this
So-
is the schmuck who keeps making comments from the Borderlands 4, right? He's the one
Okay.
who's like, "Oh, suck it, people! Buy my $80 game. Why don't
Okay,
you know how to code? If you know how to
hold-
code,
hold-
why don't you fix it
hold
for
on.
me?"
Two things. This isn't just a schmuck. This is the fucking studio head of Gearbox.
He's still a schmuck.
He is
Thank
a
you,
schmuck.
Doug.
He's the
He's
schmuck
just-
with money.
He's a
Yeah.
schmuck who owns and operates the company,
He's a
and left a
chief schmuck
USB
officer.
stick full of porn at medieval times. By the way,
Why are you gonna leave your porn at medieval times? What the
No, no,
fuck
no,
is
no.
wrong with you?
Why are you
No, no,
born at
no.
medieval times?
Because I like nights, Delvin, and I enjoy Pepsi.
okay, hold on. No, it wasn't his phone. He left a USB drive with
Again.
porn on it.
Why are you bringing that shit to a fucking public event?
Because-
I'm not going to like goddamn circus.
What the
Like
fuck do
goddamn
you think?
external hard drive.
Yeah. Let me take my external hard drive. You never know what happens.
Okay, hold on. He also, that USB drive also had company secrets on it. Just so we're clear. Like this, like, dude was an idiot. Anyways, for anyone not knowing what this question is referring to, Randy Pitchford over the past couple of days has a serious case of foot in mouth disease, which is every time he speaks, he's just putting his foot in his mouth with
Huh?
the way he talks to people and the way that he fucking like is
Well, maybe
acting.
somebody else putting their foot in his mouth based on the porn he's been watching.
Maybe. Maybe. I know what kind of porn it was. It's not great. We won't talk
What?
about
How? Wait, what? Why would you go that far into it? Seriously, you need to like. That's an extra layer. You're like, oh, well, it's porn. What kind is
it. Okay,
it?
hold on.
You have to find out.
I feel like
The reason-
this is
You gotta
when
know.
you're
You
clearing
got
out.
to ask the question. Like, hey,
This is
what
when
Okay.
you're clearing out your grandpa's basement after they sadly passed, and you find a bunch of VHS tapes that have no label. You do not watch those VHS tapes.
You watch
You
them.
just leave those.
you watch it.
Do you?
You watch
You
every
do?
second.
Okay.
of it.
Every single
Hold
one.
on. So
Yeah.
the reason we know this is because he had the porn as and I quote, this is a real fucking quote, by the way, as research for a magic trick.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to watch the salami disappear. I remember.
I've
I've seen
told-
that
I've
trick
No,
before.
it was squirt porn. It was squirt porn.
I don't even know, and nor do I want to know what that is.
Anyways,
it's a soft
so-
drink.
This, yeah,
Squirt?
definitely a soft drink. Anyways, this was
Very delicious.
This was
Very thirst
this
quenching.
was in reference to over the weekend some issues happened with Borderlands, right? With the PC port and stuff, where there's been like performance issues and stuff on PC, and Randy is basically being a condescending dickhead, and just saying things he shouldn't, and it's making people go, "Man, Borderlands is a great game. This Borderlands 4 here, great game. Too bad the studio head's a fucking dick who won't shut up."
Well, I wasn't buying that game regardless. No,
I thought you were, sir.
Nope, not at all.
Why?
I stood on business. I don't like him. And sometimes when you don't like
Ooh,
somebody,
he's
you like
taking a
fuck them.
stand. There you go.
Yeah, like I'm good. Sometimes people say shit is so stupid. I'm like, you know what? I don't have to play this. You're not. I'm like, your game's not good enough to make me want to play it. There's certain games I'm like, you know what? I know this guy's an asshole, but I really want to play this game. Borderlands for me is not one of those games. Like, all right. Nah,
That's
I
a
can
shame.
wait.
I think you
Yeah.
would enjoy this game.
Probably not. Because then I
I think
could
it-
see, out of spite, I'll be like, I gave this cocksucker my money. No, nope, I'm good. No. Out of spite, I
Anyways.
won't buy it.
Yes. So, Deb is in the chat here, making some salient points about this, but basically, yes, the PC version is hit or miss for folks, and Randy is really just not helping with that because he's basically like, oh, if you're trying to run the game at this and you have a fucking like 30 series card, of course you can't run it that way, yada yada yada. But then he's completely ignoring the people with top of the line cards, like brand new top of the line cards that are having issues running. He's just being an idiot. He's basically being an idiot. He's condescendingly explaining to people how fucking customer support works for a game studio, which why?
If there's one thing this year has taught me, is a lot of these people who have a lot of money have gotten really cocky and really arrogant as of late. And because of that, I'm just not going to support them. Like, fuck it. And like they've been getting really out of pocket, like saying stuff that they know they shouldn't say, but because they feel like nobody's going to say or do anything about it, they're like, oh, I'm just going to say it anyway. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'm just not going to support you. Simple as that. I ain't gotta sit here and have a conversation about it. She's like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, and it's it's like that episode of The Simpsons with all the billboards went ugly. Like maybe if you just don't watch it, maybe if you just don't listen, they'll all go away.
Yeah.
Still play the game, but don't listen to this schmuck.
Nah.
Randy Pitchford sucks and needs to shut the fuck up.
Pretty much.
There we go. We did it.
Also, I don't even know
Thank
why
you,
he's
T.
still the studio head at Gearbox. Like, 2K bought the company. They could have fucking 86'd his ass forever ago. Why?
Yeah.
Why is he still there?
Oh, Tara, please make fun of Delvin. That's what we live for on this podcast.
Wow. I'm always proud of you.
I'm
son.
proud of you, Delvin Jr. There.
Our last question. Jackie G says, since your last episode, PlayStation has published 2 new games. Without looking them up, can you name them? Absolutely not.
Considering the
curious
last
what-
2 games I bought were Xbox or Microsoft Studios and Sega, nope.
I haven't been playing my PlayStation in the last few months. I've been playing the Switch.
I can
because-
name one.
Out
Well,
of
you've
spite,
only
I've been trying to beat Breath of the Wild, which I have done now because
Yeah.
everybody kept telling me I wasn't going to beat Breath of the Wild. So purely out of spite, I'm just going to finish the game, and I
Okay,
did.
well, here, let me put it this way. I can name one of them.
Okay, what's the one?
Lost Soul Aside, as the cat jumps over the computer.
Better than the cat jumping over the moon.
I
What
was
was
just
it?
thinking the same thing. What is that with the silver
anyways,
spoon?
Yes, one of them is called Lost Soul Aside.
Oh, I remember that game. People told me I should get it, and I said no. I'm okay.
That game looks
Sounds
awful.
about right.
Looks fine, but I don't want it.
Anyways, I can't name the other one. So,
Gears of War.
yes, definitely published by PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop moving now.
Yeah, you probably should. I keep trying to hit that to you. You're not listening. So, all right.
I'm trying to fucking deal with this cat and not have her jump on places she shouldn't.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. You're gonna mess around and show everybody God's property. I know you don't get that reference, but I do. That's
I
very
don't know
got
what that
it.
means.
That's why I made the face.
Kurt Franklin.
All I know is, if I by the time we record the next podcast, this won't be an issue.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I don't know. Probably, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know anymore.
The specific camera angle won't be an issue, is what I'm talking about, sir.
I would hope so, because you're gonna get us all. You're gonna get us shut down.
Yeah, I have no
says-
idea what the other game is, but I'm glad that PlayStation is still coming out with games.
Yeah,
Actually,
what is
just
the
that-
other game?
Just out of curiosity, let me Google it.
Yeah, what is this other game that PlayStation published?
Yeah, I have no clue. And I tried to look it up, and AI told me that it was Helldivers or Astrobot, and I was like, that is not helping. What are you talking about?
Okay, so PlayStation 5 for 2025, we have published games listed as MLB The Show 25, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Lost Soul Aside,
Death Stranding 2.
Oh, that makes sense.
Midnight Murder Club, Days Gone Remastered,
No.
and Climate Station. And guys, Death Stranding 2 is not the other game because that was released before we recorded our last episode.
Okay, so there you go.
And I know that because Death Stranding 2 was out before I left for fucking surgery, because my physiotherapist was talking about playing it.
Oh, cool. Stepping
so
on the beach.
There's
on the beach.
Midnight Murder Club as well.
No.
Days Gone Remastered and the Climate Station, but it's definitely not Days Gone because that came out in April. So
Yeah, bunch of games I wanted to play.
Jackie G, you stumped us. You stumped us both, or all three of us, I should say.
There could also be Destiny 2 DLC, but I don't think that counts.
I wouldn't count that.
Yeah.
That's
Because it's
Bungie,
like-
even though it's owned by
But
Sony,
it's like
right?
DLC.
Yeah.
There's Destiny Rising, which is the mobile game.
It's time to end this goddamn show. That's it. That's all right. That's it. We done. We done.
I have
here.
no idea what's
Okay.
going on.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Pepperidge Farm, remembers?